The game we're playing today is Emotional Intelligence, a personality deduction game. To set up the game, each player receives a secret personality. You must keep this personality a secret for the rest of the game. Next, each player receives a deduction pad. On the deduction pad, write the names of the other players, one in each block. Next, each player receives 3 cards from the this or that question deck. Then, place the deck off-center on the table. Now, put the spinner in the center of the table and bring over the dice, and setup is over. Choose one person to start the game. Let's say it's this person. On your turn, you have 2 ways to ask a question. The first method is by rolling the die or spinning the spinner. In this case, you rolled on 2 categories, so you can pick one of the 2 categories. Now, from the question cards in your hand, you select one that you think works best for temperament. Let's say you chose be a YouTube or Instagram influencer. Now, everyone, including you, must answer this question. You're going to answer the question based off your temperament. Here, you're volatile. Do you think a volatile person would rather be a YouTube or Instagram influencer? Now, the second way to ask a question is by selecting the category directly. You then draw the top card on the this or that deck and place that question next to the category. The question is phone call or text. After you answer the question answering proceeds in a clockwise manner. Write down the answers of the other players on your deduction pad. Regarding answering, there are 3 basic rules. 1, you cannot choose to not answer. 2, you have to pick one of the 2 categories on the card. 3, you cannot elaborate on why you chose that answer. The questions in the game are objectively subjective, so you must use your intuition to determine what the other player's answers mean. After everyone has answered, the game proceeds with the next person's turn. The question asking and answering continues until every category has at least 2 question cards placed on it. Now, on your turn, instead of asking questions, you can choose to instigate the guessing of another player's personality. Let's say it's your turn and you want to instigate guessing this person. Now you and the other players must write down your guess for the personality of the person being instigated. Once everyone is done, you put your pencils down and you pick one person to start the guessing. Let's say this person starts guessing. Let's say they guessed I am a K, and the person being instigated will say how many out of 4 they got correct. 1, 2, 3, or 4 correct. But they can't say which ones are correct. You get 1 point for each category you get right, so the score is up to 4 points. However, the instigator must get at least 3 categories correct. If they do, they get double points. But if they get fewer than 3 points, they get no points. For the person being instigated, they receive 2 points for each player that guessed their personality completely correct. Once you have been instigated, you cannot be instigated twice. After you've been instigated, you no longer have to answer questions. However, you're still very much a part of the game. On your next turns, you can still choose to ask questions or instigate guessing another player. The game is over when every player has been instigated. The player with the most points wins. Happy guessing!